Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Air Signs live readings for the week of November 20th through November 26th of 2022. So, today, together with tarot and astrology, we will find spiritual guidance for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Guys, I will put timestamps in after the live stream. If you come back to watch my video, thank you so much for watching. You'll just want to click the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and you can click on Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and it will take you where you want to go. Also, don't forget, guys, we are streaming on 3 different platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. So, welcome, welcome. Come in, grab a snack, grab a water, hydrate, guys. Right before I got ready for the air signs, I couldn't get enough water. So, apparently, someone needs to hydrate. All right, so let's see. I do have a couple of announcements. I started announcing yesterday, and I will announce it all next week until the new moon gets here. We are going to do a group healing, guys. I'm going to do an interview with spiritual healer Siddhi Priya. That is my Reiki healer. I'm super excited to share her with you guys. I'm going to do an interview with her, a live interview. It's my first interview ever, guys. I'm so nervous. She's all the way in India, and she's going to join us live on PLR on November 23rd at 9 a.m. Guys, join us, get up early, and make sure to come in for that group healing. Again, guys, November 23rd, the Sagittarius new moon. Make sure to mark your calendars. All right, I want to show you guys something else surprising I have up my sleeve. Look at there, our beautiful own Amber. We are going to do an interview with Amber, where that's me. She does confessions of divine feminine on Instagram. It's rare.that's.me on Instagram. Make sure to go check her out. We have not set our time out, but I wanted you guys to see where we were headed. So I'm really, really excited to do these interviews and get this channel rolling, right? Yesterday, guys, we changed up the twin flame current energy. We did a collective masculine and feminine energy. And then we broke the rest of it up into all 12 signs, where we looked at head, heart, and higher self. I did pull messages for all 12 signs. And of course, we closed it out with empowerment guidance. So, guys, if you missed that live last night, I can tell. I think we left off with 20, and it's over 30 views now. So you guys are definitely going back to watch it. So yes, I did put timestamps in there also, guys. I know you have busy lives, so I try to make it as easy as possible. All right. As you guys can see, we are also on at 3 p.m. I did push it back an hour because of the daylight savings, and I probably will continue to do that as we move forward. But I'm not going to post a schedule just in case we decide to change again. So 3 p.m. is where we're at now, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. I know I'm not a big fan of daylight savings, especially daylight savings isn't even used in all of the United States. It's just a portion. And most of our views, 35% of our views come from the US, guys. We have viewers in India, Australia, the Philippines. I mean, we're just all over, right? Malaysia, not too long ago, was a new one, right? So yeah, super, super all around the world. So the daylight savings doesn't help my cause, right? Also, guys, 20% off in the Etsy shop. If you guys have not checked out the Etsy shop, the link is always in the description box. And that is how you get personal readings, guys. And that is an Etsy sale. So all of Etsy, 20% off, guys. Go check it out. All right, let's get started with the astrology. All right, let me pull my fancy little video up for you guys to watch. All right, guys, here we go. The astrology report for November 20th through November 26th. All right, so Sagittarius season is starting on November 22nd. Yay. Oh, I forgot to loop. It's totally going to end. Give me just a second. So yeah, super excited for Sagittarius season to start. We also have Jupiter going direct, so coming out of a 6-month retrograde. And Jupiter rules rules Sagittarius. So definitely some strong energy here with Jupiter going direct. That's going to happen on November 24th. So I want you guys to look on your chart. Where is Jupiter on your chart? That's where you're going to see some growth, some expansion, and some good fortune coming your way. So happy birthday to all the Sagittariuses out there. All right. So on my chart, guys, I used my own chart just for an example, and I have Jupiter in my Cancer, my first house, Cancer rising. And so I do feel like a little bit of PLR prediction is that I don't know what that was. Scared me. But is that we're definitely going to grow, right? That's like spirit confirming, right? But we're definitely growing and expanding. I've always known that 2023 was really going to be our year. But I can definitely tell that we're getting a little bit of a push as Jupiter goes direct. So super excited about that. Guys, this is a time to create a new you. So Scorpio season is coming to an end, right? It's closing out and it's really stripped us down, stripped us raw, and we're kind of raw at the moment, right? And the reason that we're raw at the moment is because now it's the time to create the new us. I mean, there's literally never been more of a time or more of a chance to heal yourself from everything you've went through up to this point than there is right now in this moment. And it really doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on. Astrology is a tool that affects the whole planet, everyone, right? This shift is really putting everyone in the driver's seat. And what that means is you're really shifting your energy from, instead of being focused on what someone else is doing or what they're doing on their journey, you're going to focus on yourself in your own journey. This is really, really important for those of you that are on a twin journey. It's definitely like the final breakaway from the codependency, right? And I know many of you are new. Welcome. And I know the old ones too that have been here with me forever. Thank you so much for continuing to show your support. But the new ones that have been coming into the Etsy shop have, well, I'll get it out, into the Etsy shop have really been pulling at my heartstrings. I can feel your energies, right? Your sadness. A lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul. And I know it's not fun to talk about. Some people don't even like saying dark night of the soul, right? And I understand that, but I just want you guys to know that this is a very important time for you guys to start pushing for your own healing and start doing all the things that you see the rest of us on here that we've been doing for the last 2 years, with the filling of your own cup, the self-care, self-love, because before you know it, you're going to start to be manifesting just like the rest of us. For those of you that have been on the journey and have been doing the things, right, I really want you guys to pay attention to your beliefs at this time. Really, everyone. You want to pay attention to your beliefs, your word, and your judgment. Which, if not all, do you believe to be law or permanent? These are the things that are changing, and these can be very significant and impactful, especially if you believe these things for a long period of time. Again, for those of you that are out there doing your healing work and sharing your unconditional love, this is definitely a time to also be cautious. It's really easy to be self-righteous if you're not walking your talk. I personally, Rosa here at purplelunarose Tarot, definitely got a lesson in this just a few weeks back. So I'm sure you guys remember. I had a medical issue, a medical emergency, and I had to take like 10 days off, right? I know I still worked, and you guys are like, what? You took 10 days off? But yes, I definitely had to start doing all the things that I've been telling you guys to do, right? And I will say this is something that I noticed. If you're out there and you're in a certain part of your journey where you've understood, come into union, you understand what union is, you understand what your purpose is on this journey, and you start rebelling against the spiritual lessons that you already know that you need to be implementing, there is definitely a thing that I've been calling instant karma all week. And guys, that's definitely what happens. Spirit knows that you know, right? All right. So this is definitely the time to be implementing those spiritual lessons. And again, don't be a martyr at this time. Don't throw yourself under the bus, but instead be really active in the creation of your future. That's what Spirit wants at this time. That's what Jupiter is asking of you as it goes direct. And that's what Sagittarius season is asking as it begins. It's time to manifest, guys, and it's time to manifest through wisdom. All right, that is the astrology. Now let's get to the fun part. Let me get the video off and we will start our timestamps. All right, so I'm going to start with Gemini. Guys, we're going to use regular tarot. That's what we've been doing all week. I did change it up and did Power of Love for guidance, and we are still going to pull from the Divine Feminine Oracle Empowerment cards to close it out at the end. All right, so let's do Gemini 1030. So Gemini, this is going to be for the week of November 20th through November 26th. So I did talk about Sagittarius season starting and Jupiter going direct. I did all week forget to mention that as you know, Jupiter is going direct and Sagittarius season is starting. Mercury and Venus have also moved into Sagittarius. So that's very significant, especially if you find yourself in that collective divine feminine energy. I just seen the Wheel of Fortune. So Gemini, it's possible that Jupiter going direct is what impacts you the most. In other words, good luck coming your way. All right, let's see. Lesson, energy of the week. Energy of the week. Ooh, we have the Death card coming out. That came out a lot and in the same position, right? It's a strong confirmation that you're closing out a very transformative period in your life. Scorpio season is all about transformation, but I will say that the sun has stuck out to me in the Scorpio card all week. It's definitely showing the sun coming out between the two towers, definitely represents 11. And I know that the twins definitely, it sticks out to the twins a lot. All right, let's look at, and I meant like the twins on the journey. I know that can be confusing when we get to Gemini, right? All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have Page of Pentacles. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. Lesson learned. Spirit knows. It's okay if I don't. 10 of Wands comes out, an outcome. I love that. The Strength card and the Infinity sign is not getting past me. 2 of Swords is on the bottom. So the 2 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles kind of go together a little bit interesting there, Gemini. So Page of Pentacles is like, again, you're closing out an old chapter. So what's challenging to you right now is you're waiting for the new cycle to begin, right? A lot of times, Gemini, we've been talking about this a lot for several of the signs, but because we're closing out a season or we're closing out a chapter or we're closing out a cycle, right? And Scorpio season of all the signs is definitely very impactful, right? I don't think there's ever been a Scorpio season that has went by that nobody noticed, right? So definitely it's like you're waiting for the hard or challenging thing that you've went through to close out. I will say lesson learned came out 10 of Wands. Again, Spirit knows. But 10 of Wands is like it's completed. The time of heavy burdens is finished. So I do feel like you know that cycles do close out. And you also may possibly know, Gemini, that the reason the cycle is taking a little bit longer to close out is because Spirit hasn't gotten the things together for you further down the road of your journey, right? And the Strength card is here. It is some Leo energy, but it's also telling me that you need to pull from that inner strength. And I heard you just now go, but I have been. I understand, but you're definitely coming to the end of something. Don't quit now, Gemini. All right, let's clarify. And I'm going to use, let's use the Gilded Tarot. I may swap up when we get to Libra. I don't know. All right, guys, let's look at that Death card and let's see, Gemini, what is it that you are transforming? What is closing out for you? I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn my chair so that I don't dump all the cards. Ooh, look at that, coming straight out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. So definitely some twin energy. Nine of Swords is on the bottom. So I'm talking to a Gemini that's feeling a lot of anxiety or worry. And again, most likely, Gemini, you're breaking away from a codependency. The Devil card tells me that, falling on top of the Death. So we have strong Scorpio and strong Capricorn. I would say, Scorpio, if you have a Capricorn moon, that's really significant for you. What you're trying to start over has something to do with the Lovers. Gemini, the Lovers is, of course, representing you, but it's representing a very difficult decision that you have to choose. You have to make every day. And I think the decision is you're trying to start over with someone. The Four of Wands is here telling me that the thing you're going towards, the thing that's causing you like a lot of stress or a lot of worry, Gemini, and like the anxiety, right? The Nine of Swords or the heavy burdens on your shoulders is the financial security, the firm foundation, the union, right? That's what the Four of Wands represents. But you are victorious this week. Again, I'm getting the energy like you're wanting to quit something, Gemini, but you're really, really close to getting whatever it is that you're waiting for. Erica, hello. All right, so let's do a guidance card for Gemini. And I did get out the Power of Love cards for the air signs when I was getting ready. I felt like these were going to be the best guidance cards for this week. So let's see, Gemini. We're asking Spirit for guidance with this situation. We got 2 priorities and individuality. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Individuality, you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. How interesting. On the bottom, patience. Patience, Gemini. You're so almost there. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Divine Feminine Empowerment Oracle. Remember, guys, it doesn't matter male or female. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies. All right, so the first one to come out is the Patroness of Impossible Causes. I am miraculous. My prayer creates powerful channels of possibility. I love it. And that's that Page of Pentacles. I just want to say the Page is the most ready, the student that's the most willing to learn. And then we have the Warrior Saint. I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. All right. And then we have the Red Lady. I'm pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. I love it, falling on the Strength card. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. We are growing and it is beautiful to see. All right, I'm going to clean up really quickly and then we will jump to Libra. I think I'm going to keep using the Gilded Tarot for Libra too. That Scorpio energy is not wanting to die out. Have you guys noticed it's came out so much all week? It's like I refuse to go quietly. And I know you guys feel it because you'll start to feel like, oh, things are getting better. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it's like you get smacked back. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just as ready as you guys. I'm ready for a Sagittarius season to come in here and start burning some of this shit down. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to say the curse word, though. But yeah, just get rid of it. I'm ready to see the ashes. All right. Yeah, Sandra says absolutely. Yeah, I feel you. I do. I swear. I don't understand. I do. I feel like every time I'm getting somewhere, it's like boom. It's like, oh. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do Libra 1925 for Libra 1925. All right, so Libra, this is going to be for the week of November 20th through November 26th. I did talk about Sagittarius season, and we're all very excited about that. But Scorpio season is definitely still has its claws, right? Still making sure that we are ready for this transformation. So that energy is definitely still here. But we do have Jupiter. Jupiter is going direct, and I feel like that's going to be really important for everyone. Jupiter has been in a 6-month retrograde, so a little bit of like, I don't want to say bad luck, but I mean it's not been good luck, right? So yeah, it's definitely going to change up a little bit, but it's Scorpio season. So you know how I always talk about Scorpio season, or Scorpios being like the water sign that's like the deep pool, you know? So Pisces and Cancer, they're flowing water, right? And then Scorpio is just like this really deep, nobody knows how deep, right? Intense pool of energy. And it definitely feels like most of us have been going through this Scorpio season where we're in this pool of emotion, of intense emotion. And then it's like we get pulled out and we start to see the light, and then we get sucked back down. You know what I mean? So a little bit of like getting ahead, Libra, you know, how's that go? 3 steps forward, 1 step or 2 steps back. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something like that. All right. So let's see. Energy of the week. I just seen the 5 of Pentacles. Ooh. Spirit, it'd be moving stuff in my room. Wonder what that's about, Libra. All right. Deep breaths. So Libra, hydrate yourself. Right before the live, I couldn't get enough water. It was like I just couldn't get enough to drink, and I'm definitely feeling that again. So it must have clearly been you. So there's definitely something about hydrating or being dehydrated. All right, let's do it. Energy of the week. So we have the 7 of Cups coming out. 7 of Cups tells me confusion. Do you see all the clouds, Libra? It's like you can't see your options clearly. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. The challenge is going to be in the home situation. Let's look at lesson learned. It says it's challenging. Let's look at the outcome. Uh-oh, Libra. Oh, Libra. All right. All right, so here we go. I know some of you guys think I'm not nice. I swear I'm a nice person, but I just can't lie. I'm not very good at it. All right, so here goes, Libra. You have options. It's interesting because when we were doing the soul connections last night, I felt like Libra had met someone new. And I'm kind of picking that up now. But Libra, it's possible you didn't close something out before you moved on. And I'm kind of picking that up. I'm kind of picking up like, and don't take this the wrong way. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm really just reading the cards. But what I'm getting is like you could have maybe left someone with the idea that you may come back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's possible that this is reversed. So just take it how it resonates, Libra. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I feel like this is really super direct, especially on my own journey. But the 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. I'm not sensing that it is in your challenges or obstacles. I do see the children, so I do feel like there's children involved here. But what's happened is, I just want to say, the 5 of Wands does say that you're experiencing a lot of challenges. 5s are challenges, right? But they're not swords. They're not killing each other. You were training for something, going through some sort of period where you had to learn some sort of lesson. And I'm just going to tell you, most likely, Libra, it was a karmic lesson. And so most likely I'm talking to a divine feminine Libra who has been in a relationship, and she's very much left her masculine with the belief that she may return. Do you guys see how they're bound here? But the 4 of Cups tells me what you're doing, Libra. The 4 of Cups tells me that you have, at this moment, no ideas of taking this person back or letting them back in your home or something like that. It's like you've closed your heart, or you've closed your cups, are how you feel. So it's like you've closed that off. The Four of Cups literally talks about blocking people and locking people out, right? So I'm definitely getting, Libra, I know I'm gonna tick somebody off, I just know it. But I'm definitely getting that you've like blocked them out. Even let's say you're with this person, like maybe you're still in a relationship with this person. For some of you, that may be the case. And it's like you're just not opening yourself up to them. There's definitely some sort of toxicity, something that's not healthy. And it's like an in and out cycle, right? That's what I always get with that ring on the Devil card. And look at that, the King of Swords next, off with the head, right? All right, so let's clarify a little bit for Libra and let's see what is going on. I think Libra is just wanting out and they don't know how to release the toxic energy. Libra represents balance. Making things fair. I feel like Libra feels like maybe they're stuck in a situation that they can't get out of, like they owe that person something. Again, maybe there's children involved, something like that. But what's interesting to me is I do feel the sense that you have, your eye is somewhere else. All right, let's look at the Seven of Cups. What are the options that you're confused about, Libra? See, I mean, I can't make it up. You guys see me shuffle. That's why I did this stuff on camera. So the Lovers comes out, just a big confirmation. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. There's 3 different types of relationships, Libra. There's the twin flame, and I just want to say the Lovers does represent twin flame. It also represents Gemini, of course. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but it represents a very difficult journey. A very spiritual, difficult journey. And you could be feeling an attachment to this person. And that's why you're not able to release them, right? With the 10 of Cups, we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles, again, that balance. I do see the scales, Libra. It's like you were trying to make things fair. I feel like Spirit's just confirming what I said. Look at the Death card coming back out in a completely different tarot deck, right? So Scorpio season has been very challenging for you, right, Libra? But it's also showed you that you have to close something out. It's possible that the 4 of Cups is you going, see, I thought the 4 of Cups was like you not telling the person that you're done with the situation and you've met something else. And guys, this doesn't have to be like a relationship. Let's say Libra has a job where she's treated poorly, and she's been offered another job with better pay and better bonuses and better whatever. But she's been at this job for 25 years. You see what I'm saying? She can't just walk away and go to this other job. But that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Now, take it how it is. Is it possible that this is a relationship and this is a person? Yes, absolutely. 4 of Wands comes out. That's union. This is definitely about breaking away from something that's had a foundation for a long time. On the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. So Jupiter. I knew Jupiter was going to be very significant for you, Libra. All right. So I'm just going to say it, but out of all 12 signs so far, we only have one left. Aquarius. And I would say Libra is in the sticky right now. The rest of us kind of already went through all of this. It's interesting. I think Libra held out just a little bit longer. And I understand that. All right, guidance. Freedom. I promise, can't make it up. Freedom. It says you're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. All right, Libra, I'm going to read it one more time. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. What does that mean? It means that you don't have to tell yourself that you have to stay somewhere where you're being treated poorly. It means you don't owe them anything. And it means that you're allowed to open your heart for love to come in. All right, let's close it out for Libra with the Divine Feminine Oracle. Remember, Libra, these are empowerment cards. This is definitely the week of empowerment. This is the week that Libra gets in the driver's seat and manifests what it is that they want. There it is. All right, so we have the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. I love it, Libra. All right, the Goddess of Magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. And the Goddess of Self-Knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything that I create. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we will jump to the last one, Aquarius. I just want to say that's twice the air signs with the Lovers. Oh, no worries, Sandra. No worries. Thank you so much. So let's see. We have Gemini was 1036. Libra was 1925. And I'm almost ready for Aquarius. I feel like we had Scorpio, the Death card, and the Lovers come out twice, right? Let's see if it comes back out 3 times for Aquarius. All right, let me grab a drink of water. Libra, drink water. Yeah, I definitely feel like I just can't get enough water. It's so weird. I don't even like water, and I only drink it when I'm being forced to. All right. Sandra, thank you so much. All right, let's do Aquarius. Let's do 3138 for Aquarius, 3138. All right, Aquarius, this is for November 20th through November 26th. Let's see, Sagittarius season starting on the 22nd. Jupiter going direct on the 24th. By next week, Sagittarius should also have Mercury and Venus. And Venus is that divine feminine energy. I feel like that's what came up for you last week. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's what it was for Aquarius. All right, let's see what energies are going to affect you this week. November 20th through November 26th. So we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles coming out too. Not a match. Not a match at all. So interesting that two come out. All right, so Aquarius, you could be dealing with an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you could be dealing with someone that controls your money. The King of Pentacles is someone who, well, he's a king, right? So he has to protect and provide for his people, and he gives his people resources. That's what Pentacles are, right? Money. So Queen of Swords coming out with the King of Pentacles. Look at the Queen of Swords. Look at her sword up. So I definitely feel like, and I also feel like you're asking Aquarius, like the hand is out. Give me what is owed to me. That's definitely kind of what I hear. So Aquarius, I do feel like you are communicating. It's very possible you're communicating harshly, but I feel like it's because you're trying to demand respect. You're trying to demand what is rightfully yours. All right, let's pull challenge or obstacle. I feel like that's the King of Pentacles, but let's just keep going, see what comes out for Aquarius. Challenge or obstacle. We have the 7 of Swords coming out. So someone's trying to keep something from you. Most likely it's money. All right, let's look at lesson learned. We have the Knight of Cups. This person, this is lesson learned. This is something you know. And Knight of Cups is a little bit of the player card, right? It's the card that says this person is riding around sharing his cup of love with anybody that'll stop and listen to him, right? Let's see, outcome. Ooh, interesting. Oh, it's the shit show. Why do I keep saying that word today? Have mercy. Seven of Pentacles is like you have this bunch of, I almost did it again. Somebody must say that word. But anyways, you have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things that you're looking at. You see how he's got his pentacles down here. He's done all this work. He's looking at it and he's like, okay, I've done all this work, but what's this turning into? And a lot of times it turns into that word, right? And so I feel like what's happening here is it's very possible that Spirit's asking you to wait just a little bit longer for something. I feel like somebody is going to, oh, again, I'm hearing like instant karma. Like someone's going to, things will get balanced out the way they were supposed to be, right? And Spirit's just asking you to wait patiently, wait in the light. Seven of Wands is on the bottom, and it does talk about having healthy boundaries and enforcing those boundaries. All right. So Aquarius, I do feel like you're having to fight with someone for something you feel is rightfully yours, something you feel they're keeping from you. And it's very possible that this someone is someone who, like I said, shares his cup of love. All right, so it's in lesson learned. So it tells me like that this happened. So let's look at Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles. Why did those come out together? Who is this person? Jupiter and Seven of Swords coming out. Two different decks. Seven of Swords, right? And Jupiter coming out with it. I love it. This is going to be the deceitful person, the person that is doing something like keeping something from you, right? It's a big confirmation here, Aquarius. And then you have the Jupiter here coming on the Queen of Swords. So I do feel like good luck is fixing to come your way. Something is fixing to shift as Jupiter goes direct. Let's see what it is that they're keeping from you. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is disagreements or arguments. Like this person could be trying to pick an argument with you just to get you to not look at something or not see something. Page of Swords. They may not actually be out giving their cup to everyone, but they're trying to. The Page of Swords is what I call like the creepy stalker guy. Like this guy could be watching people, social media, talking to people online, something like that. But he's clearly with the two Seven of Swords doesn't have like good, positive, truthful energy, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, though, I am getting a card of you're almost there. You know how the Eight of Pentacles, I always say like the Eight of Pentacles, they're focused at the desk, and the Eight Pentacles, like they start to line up, and it's because 10 Pentacles is the goal, right? And it's like it's almost there. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is you're almost there, right? Let's see what you're almost to. A new start. Oh, look at that. I didn't see that coming. Page of Cups. So it's very possible that this person stops doing their sneaky stuff, right? And offers you some sort of small looking, I'm sorry is what I'm getting here. So I feel like Aquarius, if you're waiting for an apology, just wait a little bit longer. On the bottom is the Six of Pentacles. It's like Spirit makes things fair, balances things out. All right, let's do guidance for Aquarius. And I am using the power of love. Aquarius, I do believe it was you when I was getting ready for the air signs that made me feel like we needed to pull power of love activation out. So now I can kind of see why. Ooh. We have the past coming out. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Libra, Aquarius, this is so beautiful. So I definitely was getting this energy like you're just sick of this person, right? But it's like something changes, something shifts. Jupiter, right? It's like good luck, good fortune starts to come in. And it's like they start out new. It's like a clean slate with the Page of Cups. Like, and I'm sorry, let's start over, right? Let's leave the past in the past. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Aquarius, let's close it out with the Divine Feminine Empowerment Oracle. This is definitely the week of your empowerment. It should really be your focus this week. keep your boundaries, enforce your boundaries. People respect people that respect themselves, right? All right, so we have the apostle to the apostles, Mary Magdalene. I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm fully human and fully divine. Most likely, I'm talking to a set of twins that are in union. I have the warrior of light, which means like 3D union. You're talking to each other. You may even live in the same home. I have a steel. So the Joan of Arc, the warrior of light, I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angel armor in me with army, blah, blah, blah. The angels armor me with conviction. I'll read it again. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And then we have the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness, and I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Beautiful. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. Hello, Star Luva. Star Luva 22. All right, guys. So look at that. Facebook is kicking in. Eleni on. Hello. All right, guys. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch. All three at the same time. I know you guys are always like, who is she talking to? All right, guys. So that's the air signs, and that's going to finish out all four elements for the week of November 20th through the 26th. So, guys, if you missed the fire signs, the earth signs, the water signs, any of the air signs, make sure to go back and watch them. I do use timestamps. They're always going to be in the description box. And guys, this is normally when I offer free readings. So if anyone out there was drawn, if you have a question, don't be shy. You were drawn for a reason. Let me know in the comments. Guys, I will be back Monday with the fire signs at 3 p.m. Central Time. 3 p.m. Central Time. Oh, Eleni was a scammer. Dang it. I'm telling you, the Facebook. All right, guys, 100% completely free. But what I will say is I've noticed that when we grow, we get more scammers. So that means we're growing, right? So yes, guys, please don't click any of the links. I have no idea who they are or where they're going. All right. So Sandra says would love guidance. All right, Sandra, let's pull Power of Love. And let's see what Spirit wants to talk to Sandra about. Hold on, let me get them all back in there. And I want to pull some of these Divine Feminine's empowerment oracles for you, Sandra, too. So we'll do that at the end. All right, Sandra, let's see what comes out. So I can definitely... Sandra is a very good friend to me. I talk to her all day, every day. So it's easy for me to pick up the energy. Harmony comes out, Sandra, and it says you're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. I feel like that's not what's happening, right? It's definitely the opposite, but I feel like Spirit's saying that it's where we put our focus, where we put our thoughts, where we put our energy. So a lot of times when we get bombarded with a lot of heavy energy, it's hard not to put our focus there, right? Like it's hard not to think about those things. I think Spirit's trying to ask you to put your energies, your focus, what's on your mind, and something that's going to bring you more balance. Let's do a real quick past, present, future. All right, so we have the Hermit coming out in the past. So it's definitely a spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. We have the Five of Wands coming out for present. So that clearly says you're going through a lot of challenging periods. I just got a real quick message, Sandra, ready? It's the training card. So whatever you're going through right at this moment, you're actually going to need it further down the line, further down the road that the journey you're on, the path that your soul chose, right? So whatever it is, make sure that you're seeing it more as a experience that is helping you gain knowledge, because you're going to help someone else a little bit further down the road that's going through something similar, right? And then future, I love it. The Chariot comes out. The Chariot is a big victory card. We never really say that. I always say it's your ride or die partner, like Thelma and Louise, right? With the Chariot too, especially if you're on the twin journey, I always say it's the counterpart, because when you first meet the counterpart, it's that type of relationship, right? It's like you will protect each other beyond all measure. And it's definitely like the person that fights for you and protects you and does all those things. So I do feel like that energy is here, Sandra. But what I'm kind of getting is like you pick a lane, because you notice that the Chariot always has the two lines at the front, and it's like one is black, is normally one is white, and one is black, and it's normally about like there's no gray area. It's possible because a lot of times when we go through like big transformations, we try to stay in the gray area, right? It's safer here. So I definitely feel like in the near future, Spirit's going to ask you to pick a lane. On the bottom, we have the Devil card. So there is some Capricorn energy, but it's about something that's not healthy. All right, let's pull some empowerment cards and see what Spirit wants to say to Sandra. All right, so we have the Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Interesting. The diamond-hearted Dakini comes back out. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. And the Lady of Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. All right, Sandra, I hope that was helpful. Katarina, hello. Capricorn rising, Sandra says. Beautiful, beautiful. No, Katarina, I am offering free readings. So if you would like a free reading, definitely now you can let me know in the comments. If you have a question, if you just want to get some guidance. I'm so glad, Sandra. I'm so glad. Yeah, it was kind of like that, right? Like not giving energy to the bad stuff. So true, Sandra. All right. Katarina says just whatever comes out. All right. Let's stick with the power of love activation. So I'm going to say, Katarina, the energy seems a little guarded. I'll still be able to read the cards, but there's definitely, it's weird because a lot of times when people say I'm looking for a reading, their energy is very open, right? And it just comes in a flood, like a wave. But when they say I'm looking for a reading, but then the energy is really guarded, I will say collectively, the divine masculine energy is in like overprotect mode because they're feeling a little bit of like being attacked. Some feel like they're being attacked physically, they are, and some feel like they're being attacked spiritually. You could be in your masculine energy at the moment, like a protect and provide type of energy, or you could be feeling your counterpart's energy, definitely. But there's definitely a sense of like guarding the energy. So I just want to say, if that's you, a lot of times when that happens, when people ask for a reading, but then they guard their energy, it's because they're scared of what's going to come out. Guys, don't ever be scared of what Spirit has to say. You're getting a leg up. It's definitely like a little boost, a little extra help, right? It's something, even if it's confirming something you already know. And I just want you guys to know, 99.9% of the time when you guys ask for a reading, I literally confirm something that you already knew, right? And it's definitely Spirit's way of showing you you're on the right path. You can do this. All right, Katarina, let's see what Spirit wants to show you. So we have the kindness card coming out. You're a humanitarian, made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. That could be why you didn't want me to see it. Forgiveness is on the bottom. It says you're now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So here's what I'm going to say, Katarina. If you feel like you may have done something that you're not necessarily super proud of or happy about, or like maybe you reacted in a way that, you know how we do that all the time. Like we kind of have a certain reaction to something, and then we go back and we're like, man, I wish I could do that over. I'd say this instead, or I'd do this instead. You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of picking up on that. All right, let's do a quick past, present, future. All right. So for the Queen of Pentacles in the back, this is definitely about like you taking your power back. With the Queen of Pentacles, everybody always talks about resources. I feel like you already had these resources, but it's very possible that you like was giving your resources to someone. Like maybe you were giving your money to someone. The peacock does represent a masculine energy again. And then the Eight of Pentacles is here. So it's like you've stopped doing that, right? Whatever it is you were giving them, it was a resource. It may not have been money, but it was like some sort of resource that maybe you should have been giving to yourself. But it was like you were giving it to this person or this thing. And it's like now you've stopped doing that, and you started focusing on yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is definitely about dedication and hard work. And then Page of Cups is here. So I just want to say that's forgiveness twice, two different decks, because this is forgiveness here where it says you're able to now activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. And the Page of Cups is also the card that says, I'm sorry. On the bottom is the Hierophant. So this could have something to do with someone that you had a relationship with, maybe a marriage with, something like that. And if it's not a marriage or like a person, it can still be a partnership, but just in a different way, right? Like a friend or a work situation. It doesn't always have to be a love relationship. All right, let's see. Divine Feminine Empowerment Oracle. So you have the Cosmic Egg. Oh, I love it. The Divine Feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. So that's interesting because I said that you were in the masculine energies, which is like where you're trying to protect yourself, but the divine feminine energy comes out. The mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So that could have had something to do with money. And then the last one says the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. All right, Katarina, I'm going to leave that right there, and I hope it was helpful. She said, I don't think there's a counterpart around me. Oh, there's one somewhere. A first card. I've been disconnected from my emotions and intuition, so hopefully I can release him and reconnect. I completely understand. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. Friday and Saturday are usually my days off. I do intend on taking some self-care days. Thank you, Katarina. Thank you so very much. And definitely, I don't want no more instant karma, guys. So I'm going to use my days off to rest, relax, rejuvenate, rehydrate, spend some time with my honeys and Amelia, and do all the fun, good things. And I most likely will be back Sunday night. I like to come on Sunday nights because it seems to be a pretty popular night to do free readings. So guys, if you have subscribed, you'll notice that is not set already. Please make sure to hit your notifications bell so that when we go live, it lets you know that we are live. If not, I will be back Monday, guys, Monday at 3 p.m. with the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Again, guys, if you're looking for personal readings, keep me busy. Let's get the Etsy shop going. 20% off in the Etsy shop right now. So go check it out. Link is going to be in the description box. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful Saturday. And I hope to see you Sunday night. As always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.